It's 6:30 a.m. Sunday morning, folks, so grab your coffee, sit down, and enjoy Laura Crowley, Doug DeForest, coming to you almost live from Houston, the biggest little city in Texas County. It's the people, sights, sounds, and tastes of downtown Houston after hours. Now here's your hosts, Doug DeForest and Laura Crowley. Well, good morning, everybody. Good morning, Laura.
Good morning to you.
I'm Doug DeForest.
And I'm Laura Crowley.
And it's 6:30 a.m. Sunday morning. You know what it's time for?
It's downtown Houston after hours.
That's right. After, well, maybe before hours, kind of.
It is kind of early.
Well, the reason we call it after hours, I know why, is because we have the music from the Mojo Monkey that we film before hours. We pretend that they're here.
Yes.
You know, which is kind of, TV's fun to pretend.
You know, it's fun.
I got an old friend of mine on the show today, and I'm really excited about this. It's Sharon Campbell. Well, she was Sharon Campbell when we grew up. Now it's Sharon Tiger.
Ooh.
Yeah, you like that, don't you? Sharon Tiger. And she runs a great thing called Opportunity Sheltered Industries. And she's been running this for a very long time.
Mm-hmm. As long as I've known her.
Yeah, I've known her longer than that.
I'm sure.
I think we had some playpen activity involving like a play school ball. Landmark Bank, here for you. Locations all over South Central Missouri. Whispering Pines Cafe next to Gas Plus. Phone 967-2275. Open 7 days a week. Sharpshooter's Gun and Pawn. Phone 967-0515. Stop by and see us. You'll be glad you did. Shout out to Rootin' Tootin' Alpacas. 16967 Highway B. Phone 967-3801. Shout out to Double R Pawn, Houston, Missouri, phone 967-2706, located on South Grand. Shout out to S&S Package Liquor on Brushy Creek Road, phone 967-2505. Shout out to our good friend Bob Amber down at Bob's Barber Shop, phone 217-9719. Mojo Monkey, the home of our music segments, phone 967-7160, 219 North Grand in Houston.
Hi, Brady. How are you?
Corner Express Shell is Houston's only locally owned and operated convenience store where we treat you like family.
At Corner Express Shell, we treat you right, one smile at a time. Corner Express Shell, Houston, Missouri. From the first look at Crowley's Homeworks, you will notice the thousands and thousands of ideas for any home project. Crowley's Homeworks has the best selection in the country. You don't have to drive miles to make your home beautiful. Just come on out to Crowley's Homeworks. 3 convenient locations to serve you. Crowley's Homeworks, turning houses into... Crowley's Homeworks, Houston, Salem, and Mountain Grove.
Hi, this is Dawn at Memories and Dreams in downtown Houston. We have all kinds of items, repurposed, new, used, and wholesale. If we don't have it and you're looking for it, we'll try to find it for you.
Memories and Dreams, 103 South Grand, phone 967-7102. From the moment Glenn Romine Sr. first saw that old Model T, he knew what he wanted to do. He wanted to bring quality Ford products to the Ozarks. In 1933, Glenn Romine Sr. did just that. He opened Romine's Motor Company in Houston, Missouri. As Glenn Sr.'s boys grew, Glenn Jr., Don, and Bob all watched their father do business a very simple way. An old-fashioned handshake and a smile, and the best deal you could find. That's right, it's still done that way today at Romines Motor Company. Glenn Sr. believed in salaried salesmen, so those salesmen would fight to give their customers the best deal possible. And it's remained that way for over 80 years. That's Romines Motor Company on Highway 63 in Houston, Missouri. Phone 417-967-4134. It's where you'll get your best deal the first time around. Take it from the great Glenn Sr. himself.
Romines Motor Company, Houston, Missouri. Best idea I ever had.
Time for some more great shout-outs, folks. Shout out to DNL Florist since 1990, a full-service florist that ships worldwide. Phone 967-3705. Shout out to David Atkinson, your insurance and financial professional and Farmers Insurance agent. Phone 967-2600. Shout out to the good folks at Martin's Plumbing, open 24 hours a day. Phone 217-3113. Shout out to Neil's Sporting Goods, your one-stop sporting goods store. Phone 967-4444, 213 North Grand. Shout out to Stockard Insurance Agency. Phone 967-2300 and request a free insurance quote. Stockard Insurance, independent and gonna stay that way. For a little taste of Mexico, it's Cozumel, 1480 South Sam Houston Boulevard, phone 967-0530. Shout out to Texas County Veterinary Clinic, 967-3857 on Highway 63 in Houston, Missouri. Shout out to the Office Bar on Grand, phone 967-5381. And the Houston Area Chamber of Commerce, where your business is our business, phone 967-2220.
Welcome back to Downtown Houston After Hours, and we are here with the Dynamo herself,
Dynamo.
Miss Sharon Tiger.
That's right.
I know.
Sharon, it's nice to have you here.
Thank you.
And like I said, Sharon and I kind of grew up together. I think our folks like played cards together. I've known you since, how long have we known each other? Like forever.
Forever.
Yeah, forever. And you know, the one thing I know about Sharon is how her heart is so huge, and it does mean something to us very much, and we appreciate the things that you do in the community.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about this Opportunity Sheltered Industries. Now, I know that it used to be down on Highway B. It's now moved to the industrial park.
Yes. We have
Do you like your new location?
much better.
Much better?
Much better, yeah. We've been in our new building since 2002, so it's been 12 years.
Wow.
We have 33 employees right now, other than staff. We're doing the hospital's laundry. Our biggest contract at this time is doing the hospital's laundry. So that's a big thing for us, and we're really proud of that job.
Now, how did this get started? Were you with it from the beginning?
Yes.
Okay.
I've worked at the workshop for 26 years. I wasn't the original manager. We had another manager for 2.5 years.
Have we been out of school that long?
Yeah.
We've been out of school like, what, 35 years?
35 years, yeah.
You kidding me?
You have. I'm still young.
Yeah, I know. I'm pretty old. So tell us how it got started, because I mean, I remember when it came into existence. I know at one time you worked with the Helping Hands people that are no longer there, but one of their fellows is still with me to this day, Andrew Stever. And I know he had something to do with it. So I remember when it came in, and I was really excited about it. So tell us more about that.
In 1986, local people realized that once their kids that had some type of a disability graduated from high school, there weren't any programs available for them. There wasn't any way to keep them in Houston because there weren't jobs or opportunities for them. So several of the people, which some of them are still on my board today, actually walked door to door and got signatures to pass a tax levy called Senate Bill 40. And but through that, Texas County Habilitations was formed, which opened the workshop. We get 10 cents per $100 of assessed valuation in Texas County. That money's put into a fund, and then we request that for operating funds as needed. We provide employment to individuals who are considered unemployable in a competitive job market.
Okay.
So if somebody has tried other jobs and the stress or physical demands are more than they can take, we can usually try to get an exemption and try to get them certified as eligible to work for us. They
awesome.
still do same types of work. Some of them do them a lot better than I can, but we just make some special considerations for things maybe not as
maybe
many
physical or
exactly.
yeah.
Not as many productions pressures if it's somebody that can't take pressure. If it's physical demands, we can have a sit-down job. If it's a person that can maybe only use one hand, we'll find jobs that are suitable that they can do with one hand. Just making different considerations to make it where they are employable.
It's fantastic. I mean, you know, and the thing is that the every individual does need to feel self-worth, and you need to feel like that you are accomplishing something.
Yes.
And I know that I've been in many of those workshops, and I've watched people building trailer hitches and flour. One place that I know they were doing the flour things, the artificial flowers arrangements, and just the pride that goes along with realizing that you are a viable part of a community.
And they are. I would take any of my workers and put them against someone in a competitive field at any point. I believe I have more loyal employees. I believe they're more honest, more dependable. I can count on them. Hopefully they know they can count on me. And I just have an excellent crew.
Yeah, there's just really no way to tell folks that in the sheltered workshop area you are working with people there. It's not, there are no thieves. There is no hatred. It's a very, very happy place to be every day, right? When you go to work, I'm sure you're happy.
Yeah, most of the time. We still have the everyday. A few of them will have the same struggles and things that you would have otherwise. And maybe they don't have the mental capacity to cope with that as well. But that's one thing that we can help with is the coping mechanisms, to have things there and supports in line where we can help them through those things maybe a little easier.
That's fantastic. So what does, other than the laundry service that you provide for the hospital, what other things do you do here with your...
One of our other favorite contracts to talk about is we work for a company out of Marshfield called NET, National Entertainment Technologies. And Bob Clare and his son Caleb run an excellent organization, and they contract with 5 workshops to fill Easter eggs.
Oh, that's awesome.
Wow.
In any given year, we will fill an estimated 1 million Easter eggs.
You never run out of eggs.
Once in a while, and we don't like it when we do, but it's an excellent job.
So the chances are good when we're out buying these eggs filled with candy that there is a better chance than winning the lottery that one of your children or one of your employees have touched this egg.
Fantastic.
Isn't that
We
great?
fill over 1 million a year for the company out of Marshfield.
And Marshfield probably sells millions of these eggs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Millions.
of them.
Wow.
Well, I tell you what, we're going to take a break in a minute, and when we do, we're going to come back with a couple people, some other, I guess we have employees, we have staff, and we're going to come back and talk to a few of these folks. Is that okay?
That's great.
You want to be a TV star?
No.
Come on, look at the camera and say, we'll be right back. That's all you got to do.
We'll be right back.
Thank you, Sharon. You're awesome. Shout out to High Element Studio for all your recording needs. Phone 417-598-2490. Shout out to Jay and the gang at Quality Painting Construction, 417-260-1991. Free estimates and great work. Shout out to Diamond D Insurance, phone 417-268-8690. Shout out to our friends at Texas County Memorial Hospital, phone 967-3311. Shout out to our friends at Evans Funeral Home, serving your family with dignity and compassion, phone 967-3355. Shout out to Jay's Automotive and Towing, phone 967-3252. Shout out to Missouri Loan Center, phone 967-2274. A big shout out to our friends at Pizza Express, phone 967-4473. Donnie Wells, American Family Insurance, a big shout out to you, phone 967-2400 for your insurance needs. And that's just some of our downtown Houston after hours shout outs. And welcome back to Downtown Houston After Hours. We got a whole gang in here, Sharon. This is awesome. I'm going to let you introduce everybody, starting right here.
This is Buffy Townley.
I know how to say.
Well, Buffy, you're going to do just fine. I promise you, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Behind her is Tammy.
Hi, Tammy.
Hi.
And then to the side is Melinda.
Hi.
All right, so we're all out here talking about the workshop. Now, Buffy, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Do you like working at the workshop?
Yes, I do like work with Sharon Tiger.
Oh, yeah, you like
I
Sharon.
like Ladybug, too.
She calls you Ladybug? She
That's
does.
a nickname.
It is. So can we call you Ladybug? Is that
It's
okay?
something like that. She did take care of me in her arms when I was a baby.
Oh, really?
Aw, how sweet.
You've known her that long, huh?
I know her forever from the old workshop.
Oh, yeah. I bet you love her, don't
Where
you?
the bone Nelly was.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that
I
very
know her
well.
and her mom
Mm-hmm.
and her sister.
Yeah. So
Her name is Sheila.
it's like being at home. I know Sheila. Yeah, Sheila's awesome. So it's like being at home when you're around Sharon. Yeah. Yeah. What is your favorite job down at the
My
work?
favorite job?
Mhm.
Favorite job is Sharon Tiger. It's my favorite job.
Is she your full-time job?
Sharon, did you
My
pay
favorite job
Yeah.
is the instruction sheet.
Folding instruction
Folding
sheets.
instruction
I count
sheets?
them in 25, and then I'll buckle up with a,
Rubber band.
yeah, that.
Yeah.
The rubber band.
Yeah.
All right.
And so
Then I do eggs, too.
oh, you do eggs?
Mhm.
Oh, cool.
Plastic eggs.
Now what are you folks? What do they do here?
Everything.
Everything
Can you
in
give
it?
them an idea of some of the things you do?
I do cardboard, which is they do for a place in West Plains where we build casings for the inside for propane parts. Is it propane parts? And I do laundry. I've done Gammo. We work for a company here in Houston called Gammo. I do eggs every now and then too, whenever, just wherever they need me.
Wherever they
I
need
mix
you?
candy, mix eggs, whatever.
What about you?
I do the same thing. I can do anything there.
You just go all over the place.
Yeah.
Now, is Buffy a hard worker?
Yes.
Is she?
Yes.
Makes you happy to do work with her?
Yes. She's one of my favorite ones.
Is she?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, now, so does this is a 501c3, 3C?
Yes.
And so you guys accept outside donations. If anybody in the community feels a need, which if they don't see this and don't feel the need, I don't know how much Buffy, Ladybug, I can say that this is probably now, this is my favorite segment to have you on here.
Absolutely.
'Cause you're a sweetheart.
I think so too.
Yeah, I don't blame you. And honesty is a great virtue.
That's right.
You're kind of like me. You're kind of like me, Ladybug. Next to my modesty, my honesty is my best trait. Look at her go.
Ladybug is kind of different.
Yeah, it
Only
is.
Teen Tiger cost me that and a mom.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll just call you Buffy then. We'll stay out
I
of
should
that.
probably still don't call me that.
Yeah.
Call me Buffy.
No, we can't do that. No, we can't. You guys have any nicknames?
Trouble.
Trouble? What about yours? Trouble too?
I don't really have one.
You don't really have one.
have to
I
make
have
one
one
up
with
soon.
my family, but I don't have
She's
any.
trouble.
Yeah, everybody here is trouble, I
Yeah.
think. Well, okay, so if they want to donate
Fit
money
right in.
to the organization, how do they do this?
By mail or in person. We're in the industrial park. Go to the back of the industrial park. It's the easiest way to explain it.
Well, now the industrial park is located where? We had a show on it the other day.
It is located in between Highway 17 and 63. If you want to go to the stoplights, any of the Walmart stoplights, and head back to Industrial Drive near the Durham
That's a good old
companies.
eating place back in there.
You bet.
Yeah,
You bet.
so, we know where that's at.
Yes, we
And so if we come out there and see you guys, will you show us your job? You show us,
Would you
won't
show
you?
us how to do
Like
what you do?
hospital laundry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll show it to us, won't you? You help us look around? Oh,
Something like that. I guess.
Well, we want to
That's
thank you
what I'm talking
guys.
about here.
This is awesome. This is awesome.
Show us
I
how to
want to
do
tell
those
you
eggs.
folks that if you get the
What's that?
opportunity,
Show us how to do
you go
those
the
eggs.
opportunity. Oh,
Yeah.
we have. I'm
Yeah, we
sorry.
got a contract from the hospital doing laundry.
That's
They're trying
awesome.
to keep me busy doing laundry to an expo.
What do you think? What's
I need
what's
the
her,
money with
what's her
that.
best job?
The best job she does, she likes to fold instruction sheets.
I can give my mom a bottle of perfume.
She wants to earn enough money to buy her mom a present
That's
for
what
Christmas.
I need. That's what I'm doing laundry for.
Wow.
Oh, that's
I can get paid from her.
yeah.
Don't make me cry. Don't do that.
Now I got a $5 gift card from her.
Wow.
Aw.
That is
And
amazing.
I got another $50 from my sister Debbie.
Oh, really?
On my gift card.
Well, man, so you're just
Now I
going to
need
have
the
one of
money
those,
now.
you're going to have one of those
Yeah.
Christmases.
She's ready to go.
I can get a bottle of perfume really for sure.
Well, folks, if you get the opportunity, make sure and give to
Absolutely.
these people. Because I'm telling you what, a community without this, could you even imagine a community without this?
No, I've been there 26 years, and I can't imagine. You become a part of people's lives.
Was there
you
ever
know.
a time when you thought it might not make it?
Yeah, the first few years were really rough, and to be honest, the last 3 years have been very hard financially. With the economy the way it is, businesses we would normally contract with are having to pull their contracts in-house and do them themselves to keep their own people employed. So the contract type labor that we do that is repetitive is being pulled back in-house. So it's harder and harder for us to find jobs that we can come in.
So it's not just the money we need, but we actually need companies to contract with.
Exactly.
And can you give us a number they can call Sharon Tiger to?
417-967-3608.
Watch this. She's magic. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this. See that? There it is right there. And watch this, Buffy. Ooh, it's gone.
Are you guys playing bowling?
No, but when you see this back on TV, you'll know what we were doing.
That's
okay?
I'm
right.
just joking.
Oh, I know. You are a joker, aren't you? You're
I'm
fun.
kinda.
You're fun. Well, folks, we're
Yeah,
gonna
that's some money sometimes.
take a break. Want to thank you guys for coming in today. You guys look great, dude. Everybody looks just so snazzy. So
Yeah, I'm
perfect.
kind of honoring myself.
Then you fit right in here.
But don't go away. We'll be right back with Downtown Houston After Hours.
That's right.
After I stop talking crazy.
Time for some more Downtown Houston After Hours shout-outs, starting with Shelter Insurance. David Keeney, phone 967-4112. Shout out to Dr. Joey Richardson III, phone 967-4528 for your dental needs. A big shout out to our friends over at Paws and Claws. Get those pets trimmed now. Phone 967-6951. And a big DHA shout out to Houston Herald. Contact them at 417-967-2000 or find them on the web at houstonherald.com. Simply put, Simply Sweets is amazing. Simply Sweets on Grand Street in Houston, Missouri has everything you want to fill that sweet tooth desire. And great meals too. And it's the only place in town with Starbucks coffee. So head on out to Simply Sweets, your tummy will thank you. Corner Express Shell wants to tell you one thing. If you try RV gas in your old clunker, you might see a magical change from that clunker into something very special, a high-performance winner. Try V-Gas at Corner Express Shell, the last locally owned and operated convenience store in Houston, Missouri. From the moment Glenn Romine Sr. first saw that old Model T, he knew what he wanted to do. He wanted to bring quality Ford products to the Ozarks. In 1933, Glenn Romine Sr. did just that. He opened Romine's Motor Company in Houston, Missouri. As Glenn Sr.'s boys grew, Glenn Jr., Don, and Bob all watched their father do business a very simple way. An old-fashioned handshake and a smile, and the best deal you could find. That's right, it's still done that way today at Romine's Motor Company. Glenn Sr. believed in salaried salesmen, so those salesmen would fight to give their customers the best deal possible. And it's remained that way for over 80 years. That's Romine's Motor Company on Highway 63 in Houston, Missouri. Phone 417-967-4134. It's where you'll get your best deal the first time around. Take it from the great Glenn Sr. himself.
Romine's Motor Company, Houston, Missouri. Best idea I ever had.
Why move your family or your business to Houston? Because Houston has it. An open and friendly government.
Very affordable real estate with beautiful homes and low taxes.
Very little crime, safe streets, and a caring community.
A 5,000-foot runway with new hangars and office. And did we mention our caring community?
Houston Schools provides 21st century skills for college and career readiness.
Natural beauty with lots of river access just a short drive away. One of only 13 remaining drive-in theaters in the state of Missouri. A beautiful 9-hole golf course just east of town. Yes, a very caring community.
So if you're considering moving your family or business to Houston, we hope you'll consider Houston, because Houston has it.
Well, Marcia, look at this adorable little dog right here on our Animal Shelter Texas County Pet of the Week. This is
Daisy.
Daisy, how you doing? Daisy's full of life.
Yeah, Daisy is a 7-month-old boxer mix. She was an owner surrender. Daisy has been spayed. She's up to date on her shots and worming, and she is available for adoption anytime.
This is the only animal shelter in Texas County. It's a no-kill shelter, and most animals, if they're displaced, find their way through this facility, correct?
Yep. We do ask if you have an animal that's missing, please call the shelter or email us a photo. We post it on Facebook. It's amazing the number of pets we've reunited with their owners just through posting on Facebook.
Quickly tell us about the new pet hotel coming right here.
We're in the process of building a new pet hotel. The revenue that's generated from the pet boarding will go to help support these animals that don't have their homes yet.
Marcia, what can they do if they want to adopt one of these adorable pets? They just call you at what?
They can call us at area code 417-967-0700, or you can reach us on our website at www.tastc.com.
You're kind of turning into a pro at this, you know.
Yeah.
Folks, this is Downtown Houston After Hours. This is our Pet of the Week from the Animal Shelter of Texas County. Don't go away, because we'll be right back. Won't we, Daisy? Yes, we will be right back. But this is, this show right here, by the way, folks, has been the most fun of all the shows. It's been hilarious.
We've had some characters today.
I'm telling you, Buffy, I don't dare call her Ladybug, because only Sharon calls her Ladybug, and Sharon's mom.
Yes.
That's it.
She made that very clear.
Yeah. She likes me. She don't know what to think about you.
Not sure about me. was kind of offended.
Well, I don't know how that works.
I'm just kidding. I'm not offended.
No. You know
but it
what?
was funny.
Yeah, it was. And, that's the joy. I've always said that every person in the world has some joy in them. You just got to find it.
Absolutely.
And sometimes people are so full of joy that it just changes your life to meet them.
I love when it spills over and you just get covered in it when you meet people like that. It just warms you all over.
When we have them around this table,
Yes.
the warmth, I wish you folks could feel it, because the warmth and the joy. And for those of you who don't know, and she's not here anymore, so I can say this, I know for a fact that Sharon Tiger is a woman of Christ. And she also is a very, 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 very giving and loving person, and her entire life has been this. Yeah. I've known her since high school. She is an entirely giving person, and you rarely meet people who give that much. Right. So it's amazing. So it was an amazing show.
It's amazing.
There's not even much more we can say. I cried a few tears and had a lot of laughs.
I know.
It was great. Well, folks, join us next week right here on Downtown Houston After Hours. We probably won't be this funny, but at least...
It's hard to top.
Yeah, it's hard to top today, but, put it on your TiVo, because you'll want to see it again and again. Mm-hmm. Until then, I'm Doug DeForest.
And I'm Laura Crowley.
And bye-bye from Downtown Houston.
After.
That's us. Bye.
Crowley's Homeworks, turning houses into...
From the first look at Crowley's Homeworks, you will notice the thousands and thousands of ideas for any home project. Crowley's Homeworks has the best selection in the country. You don't have to drive miles to make your home beautiful. Just come on out to Crowley's Homeworks. 3 convenient locations to serve you.
Crowley's Homeworks, turning houses into...
Crowley's Homeworks, Houston, Salem, and Mountain Grove.
Hi, this is Dawn at Memories and Dreams in downtown Houston. We have all kinds of items, repurposed, new, used, and wholesale. If we don't have it and you're looking for it, we'll try to find it for you.
Memories and Dreams, 103 South Grand, phone 967-7102.
Hi, Brady. How are you?
Corner Express Shell is Houston's only locally owned and operated convenience store where we treat you like family.
At Corner Express Shell, we treat you right, one smile at a time. Corner Express Shell, Houston, Missouri. Simply put, Simply Sweets is amazing. Simply Sweets on Grand Street in Houston, Missouri has everything you want to fill that sweet tooth desire. And great meals, too. And it's the only place in town with Starbucks coffee. So head on out to Simply Sweets. Your tummy will thank you. No need to wait till newspaper delivery day to get your news. Join Houston Herald at HoustonHerald.com, the award-winning site that gives you all the news about Houston, and it's updated daily. And you can access this award-winning site through your computer or any mobile handheld device. Local news, sports, and weather. All the things you need to know about your town, right at your fingertips. No matter how far away, HoustonHerald.com is with you, bringing you the news when you need it 24 hours a day. That's Houston Herald's HoustonHerald.com.
White House. Reaching back in my memory, I can think of no word I'd rather hear before.
Corner Express Shell wants to tell you one thing. If you try RV gas in your old clunker, you might see a magical change from that clunker into something very special, a high-performance winner.